Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to show you how to get all of your paint or whatever you have on your tumbler. Let's say you made a tumbler and it just wasn't working out, or something happened to it and you just need to restart the whole thing. This one, I had already tried to take the stuff off before, and then I just left it because I didn't have time to finish it, and I thought, you know, I'll make a video showing you guys how to do it. I had already done a couple more off camera, and then I thought, you know, I should make a video showing you guys how to do this if this ever happens to you. So it'll be the same process for whether if it's half off already, or if you just have a little bit on there, or if you have a lot on there. So what you're gonna need is a piece of tin foil and some paper towel and also some 100% acetone nail polish remover. It doesn't have to be this brand. It could be any brand you want. Probably, you know, cheap 99-cent store stuff or dollar store stuff would probably work just as good, but this is what I have on hand right now, so this is what I'm going to use. You're just going to dump some onto your paper towel. You don't need a whole lot. Especially since I've already started getting this stuff off of this previously. So now what we're gonna do is wrap this around the paper towel, or wrap the paper towel around your cup, and make sure you get the ends on the bottom underneath as well. So you kind of just want to fold it underneath there. Then you're going to wrap the paper towel or the foil around that. You don't need to worry so much about the top because there's nothing inside. But you do want to make sure, however, that you get the bottom really well. So again, you're just going to fold everything over and close it up. And then keep on rolling. And like I said, make sure that end is tight. The top you don't need to worry about because it's just the inside, nothing in there that you need to get off. Like that. And then you're going to let it sit for, depending on what you have on there, probably an hour or two. This doesn't have much on there, so it probably won't take long. But I'll show you one of my other tumblers here. This is one that I did when I very first started out making tumblers, and I didn't really know what I was doing that well. I know it doesn't, you know, it probably looks okay, but the last time I put a coat of resin on it, it got all splotchy and didn't take all the way. And usually when that happens, let me show you just so you can see. There's little places right here where it didn't get the resin, or it kind of repelled off of it. And the reason why that happens is usually when you've got oils or something that's on your tumbler. I, however, did clean this tumbler before I put anything on it, but apparently it wasn't clean enough, and so that's why it repelled off. And also, I'm just not a big fan of the design, so I'm gonna redo this one. There's a couple more I have over here too. So we're gonna let these sit for a couple of hours, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to scrape off with a razor blade. So again, we're just gonna keep scraping until we get all the glitter off. And it's okay if you, you might say, oh, you're scratching your tumbler, which is fine because I'm going to recover it with something else anyways. I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do with this tumbler just yet, but I am going to reuse it and repurpose it for another, you know, make another tumbler out of it with a different design. So when you are prepping a tumbler to begin with for the first time use, you want to scuff it up with about a 280 sand grit paper anyways, because whatever you are putting on it, you want to make sure that it has a surface to stick to. If you put like resin or even paint, like acrylic paint, or if you want to spray paint it first, no matter what you put on there, you need a surface, a mildly rough surface, in order for it to stick to. Otherwise it could just peel right off. if you have too smooth of a surface. So it looks like a lot of this is coming off really, really good. So I probably will do this one more time because I want it to be easy. Like, I could sit here and scrape super hard to get all this off, but honestly, it's not worth the time. I feel I could be doing something else, you know, working on another project or, you know, whatever it might be. So while this is sitting being wrapped up again. So again, I'm just gonna get as much off as I can, and then we'll wrap it up one last time. I think should do it. Alright, so let's try the bottom here. I haven't gotten to the bottom yet. So this looks like it's coming off pretty easy. So that's good. Alright, so we're going to wrap this one more time. I know it looks like there's still a lot on there. And there is still quite a bit of glitter, but most of the color that you're seeing is... I had spray painted this red before I epoxied and glittered. So that's why it looks like there's still a lot on there, because the... there's still a lot of paint on there, and that's the easy part to get off. So again, I'm going to wrap this one more time, and like I said, I'm just going to reuse the same paper towel. And do this one more time. And I think this last time should be good to go. I want to make sure that I have the butt wrapped up here. So, like I said, the top doesn't need much. Make sure to put your butt piece back on the bottom. Wrap it up again. And we'll come back one more time, and this should be the end of it. And then I'll show you how you can re-prep and get ready so you can do something else with it. Alright, we are back for a third time. Let's see how this thing is doing here. We should be pretty good to go. It's coming off pretty good again. Let's get my glove back on. All right. So again, this looks like it's doing pretty good as far as getting more glitter off. Because like I said, the third time, you shouldn't need to, keep it in for another hour. I think this has been like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes, something like that. And I apologize if you can hear any noise. There's a big truck going by. Like I said, I work outside, so unfortunately, especially during the weekday, you can hear a lot of traffic going by. We live next to a hospital too, so you can hear a lot of ambulances, fire trucks, all that good stuff sometimes. So again, I apologize if you can hear what's going on out in the street. And every once in a while, you're gonna wanna, some stuff might get stuck on your razor blade, so you wanna just give that a good scrape, get a paper towel or something to wipe it off with, because when it gets stuck on there, that can make it hard to scrape off. And it helps. I'm using kind of an older razor blade. I actually need to get some more, but it's best if you use, you know, a fresh razor blade that's sharp and get it to come off a lot easier. You may not have to do it as many times as I did if you use a fresh razor. I just don't happen to have any fresh ones at the moment. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off camera, and then I will come back. It's gonna take a little bit, and I don't think you wanna sit here and watch me scrape for another 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of this off camera, and then we'll come back and I will show you how to kind of prep it up and get it ready for another use. Hey guys, welcome back. Just wanted to show you 2 of the finished cups that I cleaned off here. They still have a little bit of particles, dust, and things like that. So the next step, which I don't really need to show you, is kind of self-explanatory, is to just take them to the sink and wash them with a little scrubby pad with some soap and water to get all that off, and then let them air dry, and you'll be ready to go to reuse them to make another tumbler. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.